like my eyes, yeah.
Go from the top to the booth, make it all back in one loop. Give me the loot, never mind, I got the juice. Nothing but never we screw. Look at my neck, look at my hair. Ain't got enough money to pay me respect. Ain't no budget when I'm on the set. If I like it, then that's what I get.
I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it.
Hey guys. Welcome to my channel. Or if you're not new, I'm surprised I didn't annoy you by now. Again, I want to thank you all for the support on the last couple of videos. I'm beyond grateful. I'm also so sorry for not posting super often, but I just started school so I'm super busy now sadly. Anyways, today I wanted to react to some quora unpopular opinions and I'm gonna say if they're valid or not also. As a black pop stan, I'll be stating my opinions on some of the crazy stuff non-black pop stans love to say. And if you guys spew nonsense in the comments, deleting comments is one of my favorite pastimes. Let's get into the video. Stanning a group but not keeping up with their content is okay, especially for multis. I totally agree someone can like pop but not keep up with every single thing. As a multi of a billion groups, it's literally impossible for me to keep up with everything from every group, but it's a lot easier now because y'all spill everything on TikTok. So if I miss anything and I'm scrolling on TikTok, 9 times out of 10 I'll find out what's happening with a certain group on there. This opinion is valid. BTS releasing 3 damn English songs doesn't mean they're getting westernized. Yes, I agree 100%. Out of all of their songs, 3 of them are in English. 3. They're obviously trying to reach a bigger audience, and when they release English releases, more people may be open to pop, which means more supporters. So stop. And also, I think people forget that pop music is from the West. Pop is based off of the West and black culture. Leave them alone. They're in their bag. This opinion is valid. Someone not agreeing on an opinion about a group doesn't make them an anti. I agree with this one as well. People can have different opinions on different groups, as long as it isn't toxic or something. Lol, this opinion is valid. Idols acting cute is cringe. People will get mad at this. This depends. Sometimes if it seems forced then it's super cringe, but if it's not forced then it's not bad, and this goes for cutesy concepts too. I don't care what you say, but Twice pulled off the cutesy concepts, and I also think Steak pulls it off well. It never seemed awkward for both groups. This opinion is valid, but it depends. Blackpink isn't mismanaged. They most definitely are. Go look at their discography. Right, it's quiet, ain't no backtalk. This opinion is not valid. It's so hard to stand so many groups, K-pop artists, because of how overwhelming it can get with the fans and stuff. Yes, as a multi, it's so overwhelming and I can't keep up with everything from every group I like, and sometimes the fandoms are on something because they'll spew a lot of nonsense and I'll just be so confused. This opinion is valid. Hwasa and Jessie are black. This opinion is not valid. Looks matter, sometimes more than talent. Yeah, y'all will forgive anyone who's attractive, y'all will defend anyone who's attractive. The moral of the story is, you guys will go to the ends of the earth to defend someone who's attractive. Just because they're attractive, they could be the worst singer, but you guys wouldn't even care because they're attractive. This opinion is valid. Idols that want to wear braids, they can. The person who said this opinion went and explained how it was okay, but the problem is black people get bashed for wearing braids and other protective hairstyles. But as soon as another race wears it, even though it's not made for their hair, y'all are like, oh my gosh, it looks so good on them, oh my gosh, yap. It's not fair that you get to take our culture and not get the full bulk experience, so just don't wear it. This opinion is not valid. Toxic fans is the reason why many people don't stan. I halfway agree. Before I got into the pop, part of the reason I didn't want to was because I was low-key scared of the fandom. But also, after getting into the pop, I've met a lot of cool and chill pop stans, so there are definitely a lot of toxic fans. Sadly, but there are also a lot of really cool ones. This opinion is valid. Your favorite idol could be a bully, racist, homophobic, Islamophobic, etc. Yeah, and it's weird how everyone thinks every idol is perfect and they try to excuse their behavior. If an idol saying racist and homophobic things, etc. is a repetitive thing, then chances are, they are. Especially after people call them out and they make apologies but then do the same thing again. This opinion is valid. Real fans don't care if their fave is in a relationship. Yes, I've said this in a previous video, but if you're genuinely upset that your fav is in a relationship, then you need to do some re-evaluating. This opinion is valid. Lisa is falsely accused for appropriating blacks. The first problem with this statement is you using blacks. Secondly, I like Blackpink and Lisa, but this can't be excluded and there's a good chance that her stylist picked that out, but she was still wearing them, which isn't okay. This opinion is not valid. The K-pop industry is extremely manipulative and fake. Yeah, a lot of idols don't show their real personalities, which is completely fine also, yet it's super manipulative. These companies' jobs are to manipulate fans. This opinion is valid. Pop fans who don't admit their idols' mistakes are dumb. Yes, I've said this a billion times, but I'ma say it again. I'm never the type to tell someone who to stan and who not to stan, but don't excuse your idol's mistakes. If your fav did something wrong, then it's okay to tell them that. It's not okay if you excuse it. They are going to think it's okay and continue to do it. Your fav is going to keep making dumb and ignorant actions because you guys defend those dumb and ignorant. This opinion is valid. The big three privilege is real. It is, and if you deny it, why? Just about every group a part of the big three will automatically succeed just for being a part of the big three, and I know the big three doesn't include HYBE, but this goes for them too. This opinion is valid. You don't have to like every song of your idols to be considered a fan. Yeah, you're not going to like every single song you listen to. Some songs suit some people and some songs suit others, and some songs may not even suit anyone. 0x1 equals love a song, I Know I Love You, featuring Mod Sun. This opinion is valid. It's okay not to have equal lines distribution. I agree. Sometimes some members' voices just don't fit certain lines or songs. They are going to choose the members whose voices fit the lines better, so it's okay if every single song don't have a perfect line distribution. But of course, this doesn't apply for some groups. In some groups there are members who barely get lines in every single song. This opinion is valid in some situations. Your idol has probably had plastic surgery. Yup, but of course it's okay. If an idol wants to get plastic surgery, then it's not a problem. But stop saying it's puberty. Your nose bridge does change like that from puberty. This opinion is valid. Dynamite wasn't a good song, is overrated, doesn't have good lyrics. I don't care what anyone says. I actually like Dynamite. It's literally on my playlist because it's a bop, but the lyrics from this song aren't as good as other BTS songs. But it's still a fun song. Like I said before, you don't have to like every song, but you don't have to ish on it because it's not horrible. This opinion is not valid. Lalisa and Money is a bop. They are definitely catchy songs. I was expecting the choro in Lalisa to be a lot better, though I'm not blaming Lisa for that because she didn't make the choreo. It's the choreographers, but whoever was in charge of the music video came and did what they were supposed to do because the music video was great. This opinion is valid. Armies are annoying, toxic, need to stop. There are definitely a lot of toxic armies, which makes sense because the fandom is so big, but the same people who say this are the same PPL. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.